So welcome to Tuesday Night Live, our Power Up event. And it was great to share with all of you a minute ago, but I have an inspiration. And it's believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. And I don't know where I saw it somewhere on Facebook, but I think I've also heard it from Winnie the Pooh or something like that. There was something that, and I'm like, that is true. So just remember that you are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit, right? So think about that. So where are we in the month? Our production, our sales volume, as the company calls it now, is $15,090. So pretty darn good. So the first drawing we're shooting for is 20,000 wholesale. So we are $4,910 away. So we can do that. Have you ordered the new products? We're going to be talking about the hydration products that are part of the flash sale tonight. And so just something to think about. But the end of the month is Saturday. So don't forget, it just is sneaking up on us so fast because Thanksgiving is so late. Then all of a sudden, bam, it's December 1st. So let's see, today's the 26th day of the 5th month of our best year ever. And it most certainly can be. We are doing a good job. I want to keep going to the end of the month as a great job. Okay, so let's keep going. And I want to remember that we're working on 61 new customers. Paulette's keeping me in the loop on her numbers and her activity. And that is so exciting to see. So you keep track yourselves, but sure, if you want to text me or whatever, say, hey, 2 new customers, hey, 3 new customers, 1 customer, whatever. I love hearing that. So thank you, Paulette, for doing that. And let me see what I have to screen share. I always get things up for screen sharing and then I forget to do them half the time. So don't forget our career conference. We're going back to where we were last year, Hopkinton, Massachusetts. It's in March last year. We're going to stay over 2 nights instead of 1, so we're not rushed, so we can spend that second night together. I've got a fun activity and just again getting to know each other, and then we'll leave first thing in the morning that next day. So the 21st, 22nd, 2 nights, we'll figure it all out. The first thing to do, the only thing you have to think about now is registering for $99 to save yourselves 20 bucks. So do that first by the 15th of December. Okay. And you can start working on your booking 5 by the 5th. We're going to talk about some ideas. These are the colors. I'm not really sure why that's in there. I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay, so as long as I have this up, this is the time to also be reminding your customers that there's only, after today, 4 more days where they can choose one of these products for 50% off with a $50 purchase. So I haven't had a chance to check Monica's Facebook group. So today or tomorrow, I'll check soon. We'll have the new list. But as far as your customers know, this is it. This ends on the end of midnight of the 30th. They cannot get these at 50% off with a $50 purchase. And who knows what comes up December 1st. So that's something for people who have not placed an order with you this month. That could be something you could reach out and send them this picture. Okay. We'll stop there for now. And let's see, December 4th is the last Focus 400 event. And that's with, I think, 5 or 6 other directors. We're all going to be on this time. It's Wednesday, December 4th, 8 p.m. when you have a 400 wholesale order or more. I know Mickey does. I know Pat Reedy does. Suzanne does. Paula, do you? You might. You're close. I can't remember. I was going to check that and I totally forgot. But watch your numbers. That's like, so Active is 225. That's your first goal. If you're not active, get active. The next goal is 400 wholesale, to be a part of this group with all these other consultants and directors, and the consultants who have done 400 wholesale or more in the month of November. And then the next goal after 400 is 700, and that's your power up. So, and then you can model that beautiful scarf like Mickey has on, and then your neck is warm. And I was talking to Joy in California. I said, that's your goal is 700. I said, I know it's a scarf. You don't wear scarves in California. She goes, oh yeah, we do. It gets chilly here. It's a different kind of cold than New York cold, but I want that scarf. So, and if that does not trip your trigger, that's not your hot button, that's a gift. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Somebody will like it. So the goal is when you hit 700, that should mean that you have sold at least 1,200 or more, and your profit is at least 500. So think about, what are you doing with that profit? Is that investing in more product? Is it paying for the product? Maybe you didn't have sales with your first order, so you're paying that. Or maybe it is your whole profit. And are you paying for new tires on your car? Are you paying for a new stove, like I'm going to be paying for refrigerator or microwave oven, whatever? What are you doing with your, is it for Christmas? So you have cash for Christmas. So think about, where is your profit going? So those are the different levels. I want you to decide what is your goal for this month. So let's see. Every week I like to give a little tip for star to get you to your star, 1,800 wholesale or more. This particular quarter is September 16th to December 15th. And the tip is, it's not really a big tip. It's messaging, private messaging your inactive customers, maybe someone who hasn't purchased anything in 3 months. If it's been 3 months, then they should either be out of their cleanser or they're not using it twice a day. And you may need to revisit that conversation with them. Or because what's happening now, we're in November, December, the weather is quite different than it was 3 months ago, right? Are you feeling drier? Do you want a different moisturizer? We're going to be talking about some of those products tonight that you can be talking to your customers about. So inactive customers, I would say, is anybody who has not made a purchase in 3 months. If they're on the skincare, if they're not on skincare, then I'd be saying, checking, did they get the new book? Did they get the new book? That's what, and there's nothing you can do if they didn't. All right. So, well, I don't mean that. I don't mean you don't have to rush and send them another one. I would send them the digital link to the lookbook. Okay. If they're close enough, they're a good customer, and they really want that paper book in their hand, and it's going to benefit both of you, I would get them another one. Otherwise, probably I would send them the digital link. All right. Most people do get the book. That's why I try to remind my customers before it comes, so it doesn't get in the recycle bin, or the husband or kid or somebody doesn't say, oh, that's, junk mail, whatever. So we want to make sure they catch that, because there's a lot going on. Speaking of books, page 10. What do you call that flower?
Lavender.
Me too. Who said that?
I did, Chris.
Yep.
Chris. You're darn right, Chris. It's lavender.
Not lilac.
Not lilac. So somebody did message the company or talk to somebody in the company who insisted it was dried lilac. We know what lilacs look like here, don't we? Not lilac. So anyway, but I want to give Paulette Horan a round of applause for going through that book and finding little things that she thought were goofy enough to be a mistake.
I was like, I could find so many on every page. And Patty did too, the eyeliner. I was like, yeah, that's gotta be it.
But
No,
you know, when I
they-
looked at that eyeliner, I thought that does look pretty goofy. Why wears eyeliner like that? But there's some people that do. But you know, that's something you can throw out to your customers. It will get them. Weren't you looking through that book pretty darn good, Paulette? Yes, you were. That's going to make our customers look through the book too. So you may even, like every book, find something. There's not gonna be a mistake every time, but say, can you find like where it talks about the ingredient of the cleanser, whatever, I don't know. It's gonna make them look through the book. That's what we want them to do, right? Look through the book. So that's all I got for that. Star, I mentioned Star ends December 15th. We have, so on target this week is 1650. 1650. So we do have 2 more weeks. So you could do, it doesn't have to be right at 1650. But so close is Heather Kovacic at 1205, Pat Reedy 1628, Mickey Micah over 3033, Suzanne over 3400. So there is still time. There is still time. Yes, Paulette is close. She's at 976. So yeah, Mickey and Suzanne are already diamond stars. Diamond stars. So pretty fun. Pretty fun. Yes. Where the heck is my pom-pom? I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you for remembering. Thank you. So I bet those people, those of you who have other JOB meetings, I bet they don't have pom-poms, do they? No, they're not nearly as fun as we are. So let's talk to Paulette and her team of amazing people who are helping out tonight with our flash sale. Let me see if I've got that shared to share somewhere. Yes, right here. This came from the company the other day. And oh my goodness. Sorry, that's not what I meant to do. Is that it? Sorry, ladies, hold on. Really, where did it go? I don't know. I don't know where it went. We're gonna forget about that. So we have the products of the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. We have the Extra Maliant Night Cream. We have the Intense Moisturizing Cream and the Oil-Free Hydrating Gel, as well as one of the lipsticks. All part of hydration, all at 55% off for us to purchase. And then, has been mentioned in one Facebook post, you can pass along a deal to your customers or not. You can just stack up on these products that you use and you like, that you know certain customers like, or you want customers to get using, and then you will have more profit. You'll have 55% profit. But if you did give somebody a 10% off, that's really only costing you 5%, right? So, Paulette, did you want to start or do you want to have somebody else start?
I can start.
Okay, I don't remember who's doing what product.
I kind of forgot myself. I'm doing,
Well, we'll let you start then. You can show
All right.
how's it's working.
I think I'm doing the Mary Kay. Oh, I gotta shut my Zoom off or my.
I have no idea where my phone is.
How do I shut my blur off? Carrie, come on, help me. Here it is.
Wait.
Okay, I got it. This is the Mary Kay oil-free hydrating gel. This is for normal to dry, or sorry, normal to oily. So, or combination to oily like our other cleansers. So this is a non-greasy gel, absorbs quickly, leaving skin feeling refreshed, well hydrated, up to 10 hours. And it's clinically tested for skin irritation and allergies, suitable for sensitive skin. It's oil and fragrance free, non-comedogenic, which means it doesn't clog your pores. And let's see. lightweight, and we already talked about that. Leaves skin feeling cool and refreshed while hydrating it up to 10 hours. It contains green tea extract, known for its calming and soothing properties. And the way you apply this is after your regular moisturizer as needed. And this retails for $36.
After the moisturizer.
Yeah, it says
Oh,
after.
okay.
Yeah, I thought it was like in place of, but it says after your regular moisturizer as needed. So
Okay.
it's almost like,
Really?
yeah, like a booster, right? Yeah.
Hmm. I haven't used it in a while. This would be the one I would use because I'm not super dry. It's like little purple pudding. Somebody called it little purple pudding once.
Purple pudding.
But my friend Joellen, she said she uses it around her eyes in the morning. So it is real lightweight. So and we another thing you can purchase from section 2 are the little applicators. So if you have one open and you want to have people try it, you can use the applicators. You can see it's really it is like a gel, but it's a little different consistency than the moisture renewing gel mask. It's like a lavender color. And I might just take it home and try it, use it tonight. I haven't used it in a while.
They
Um,
actually put the
Oh, it comes with one. That's right, it does. Okay. See, I
Wow.
haven't opened up one in a while. So I have a couple on hand, but yes, it's going because oil and you don't need oil to moisturize if you are oily, but you still want to be hydrated. And that's where the ingredients in this will fit in. Because somebody who's on the oily side is not going to want to use something rich and thick, but you can be oily and still not be hydrated, which in essence is like you're dry. Okay. You don't think you are, but your skin doesn't feel hydrated. It still needs something. And that's where it could get it from this. It could get it from the, as an extra boost, like you were saying, or what is it? The combination to oily time-wise moisturizer could do that too. But yeah, this is just, an extra. But if you show it and talk about it to those combination oily customers, you'll get some people who'd like to try it. So thank you, Paulette. Now, the other end of the spectrum, who's talking about the intense moisturizing cream? Did you have somebody doing that one?
I
Who's
had, so we had extra emollient. Oh no, so we're doing extra emollient and we're doing renewing gel mask are the next two.
Okay. Who does anybody use this one then? The intense moisturizing cream. Well, oh wait, I've got. So you can go to education products on In Touch and then put in the search bar the products and you can pull up the fact sheet on anything. The other place you can find this is where you're ordering. And then you click, every product is underlined. You can click on the underlined product and then the fact sheet will come up too. All right. So it is good to find out about read up about a different product every week or something. So the intense moisturizing is, let's see, factors like temperature, humidity, age, and hormones can upset the skin's moisture balance. Experts recommend optimal moisturization for all skin types to leave skin soft, smooth, and youthful looking. So you can tell the difference. This is thick. This doesn't come out unless you take it out. So this is for dry skin. All right. And it's, this retails for what? 36, 34, 36.
36.
36, same as the oil free.
Okay, it's
Right.
36. Okay. So for somebody, but isn't our time-wise moisturizers, aren't they 34?
Yes.
Okay. So
So this
Remember-
would go over the moisturizer?
Let me see what that says about it. Yes, says the same thing. Apply
Wow.
after regular moisturizer as needed. So it's an added boost to your moisturizer. All
Huh.
right. Because this does not have, these two do not have the anti-aging ingredients you're going to get in your Time-Wise moisturizers or your Repair moisturizer. But it's an added boost for those who feel they need it. And so, because you will get people, I still get people occasionally that will say they still are feeling dry. All right. Because oil, what does it say? Oil and moisture are two different things. Oily skin can be as dehydrated as dry skin. That was what I was trying to say a minute ago. It didn't come out the right way, I don't think. Oily skin can be as dehydrated as dry skin. We may not think that because you're thinking, oh, I'm oily, I'm shiny or whatever. Must be I have too much, moisture. Oil and moisture are two different things. So Colette.
Maybe, just so it doesn't sound so confusing for the newbies, but maybe to give your customers an option of what kind of consistency they like, almost like the foundations. Do they like cream, powder, or liquid? This is a creamy extra hydration as opposed to the clinical boosters. That's more of the liquid dropper, right?
Right. They're for specific concerns of brightening, line reducing, resurfacing.
Hydrating one, though.
Okay, you're saying the hydrating one, yes. But it's going to go on after the moisturizer where boosters go on before the moisturizers. So yes, that's one way to think of it. But they're in beautiful jars.
Yes.
They just look so nice on your bathroom counter. So there you have customers who like to have a little bit of everything. Those are the people to tell them about these products. Okay. So who's talking about moisture renewing gel mask?
That would be me.
All right, Miss Patty.
So I have the Time-Wise Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. It's a multitasking miracle that breathes new life into tired, sluggish, stressed skin. The mask instantly hydrates and locks in moisture. Skin appears less stressed and feels purified, nourished, calm, firmer, smooth, and softer. This product also helps minimize the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and pores. It features an aromatic scent of botanical extracts, including chamomile, rosewood, and lavender, and it's fragrance free. It's also I can't say that word, comedogenic that will not clog pores. It's also dermatologist tested. To apply, you cleanse your face first, avoiding your mouth and eyes. You only leave it on for 10 minutes and the mask won't dry to your face. Rinse off with warm water and use up to 2 to 3 times a week. And you can also apply it before bedtime and leave it on overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's what I do.
Before the moisturizer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it says after a layer of cleansed face. Yep.
Put the mask on and then the moisturizer and go to bed.
I know. So it is. It's a great product for people who are feeling dry and the added benefit. Thank you, Patty. Was that your first commercial?
Of course it was.
I know. Woohoo!
Great job.
All the rest get easier after the first one. Thank you. All right. An extra emollient night cream. Is that Christine? Miss Chris?
Yes, that's me.
Hey.
So yes, I have the emollient night cream. So this product helps maintain natural moisture of the skin and replenishes the hydration in dry areas. It's excellent for dry patches, especially on the hands, elbows, and feet, and it's suitable for all skin types. It is clinically tested for skin irritancy and allergy, and it's hypoallergenic. It does retail for $18. And the factors like temperature, humidity, age, and hormones can upset the skin's moisture balance, but experts recommend optimal moisturization for all skin types to leave the skin soft, smooth, and youthful looking. It's a fragrant, translucent, moisturizing cream. It helps maintain the natural moisture of the skin and replenishes it in dry areas. You want to put a small amount on your clean skin after your regular moisturize as needed, only use in the evening, it says. And for added hydration, you dampen the skin with water before applying. And it is a petroleum base, and that's an emollient that helps maintain the soft, smooth, and supple appearance of the skin. And again, it retails for $18.
Yes, yes. So there is a slight fragrance to this. And this, what do you know, Mickey, about this?
The oldest product that we have in our line.
The only
original.
original product from 1963. So there was a big uproar when it changed from a jar to the tube. And there was an even bigger uproar when they thought about discontinuing it.
Oh,
No, they didn't. And this does have many uses. Thank you, Chris. That was great. But the company does not advertise some of the other uses, anything from helping to prevent diaper rash, to putting on burns, to helping take scuff marks off shoes. I mean, I've heard there's lots of different things. You go to Pinterest and you put in uses for extra emollient night cream, you'll get a whole list. But
great
yes,
on the lips.
yes, on chapped lips, dry lips. But yes, Chris, what you said about dampening the skin first, that was how Mary Kay taught that you use this. This was the moisturizer.
Everybody used it.
This was the only moisturizer back then. And you dampened your face. I didn't use it. I was oily. I was not using this on my face. I still won't use it on my face. And then, so that seals in the moisture of that water, and that is helping your skin. Oh, you put it on your feet and then put socks on, and you're on your hands, dry, cracked, chapped areas. So lots of uses for this. I love how it smells because we don't have many fragrance things. And this, when people get this, they reorder it, and they don't reorder just one. My customers reorder them 2 at a time.
Mine too.
It's just amazing. So I do keep this on my shelf. So that's great. You guys did a great job. And did anyone have the lipstick? So
I'll do the lipsticks.
all right, Miss Carrie.
Okay, tonight I'm going to talk about our 2 sparkling lipsticks. We have Empower and Positive Impact. The Positive Impact is I would say it's more a mauve color, and the Empower is a bright pink. These do have little glitters all over. When you put them on your lips, you will see just a tiny bit of shimmer, but it does not stay. If you're looking for a long-lasting lipstick, these are the 2. A benefit with purchasing either of these 2 lipsticks is every lipstick that is purchased, $1 goes to the Mary Kay organization. These retail for $22. And they're limited edition.
Yes, ma'am. And yes, having the little hearts that, is that indicator that money, $1 goes to the Mary Kay Foundation.
They're beautiful tubes.
I know.
I love them.
I have on the Empower. I have one left. The Empower, and they do, and some people anyway, are a little afraid of all the sparkles, but I show them the inside. I said, the sparkles don't stay. It's not sparkly. So hold on.
Are these, when did you get those? Because they're not available now when I searched
No,
them?
I think it's just the Empower. I think it's just the hot pink one that's in the
I have
55%.
you.
Okay, yes. I the other one was more popular for me than this one. Because it's softer. I like both. I put on this one, the Empower, and then I put the nude blush lip gloss over it. Because it is kind of matte. Would you say it's matte? Anybody?
I would say it is matte. It
Okay.
definitely gives a matte feel. When I wear them, I do put on a sheer lip gloss over top.
Mhm.
I have to.
Yes. Yes, I did too.
And Paulette, they were in the summer lookbook.
Yes,
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay.
But they're not available now.
just the
one is.
Empower.
Yeah, the hot pink one is.
Yeah,
And if anybody needs to trade, if you want any of the softer one, Carrie said she has a couple. So just remember, we don't buy products from each other, but you can trade if something is discontinued and you really like it or your customer really likes it. That's understandable. So Paulette, you said, did I not get that you had a $400 day? Did I miss that? I haven't done the drawing yet for
360
this past week.
for Sofa Social Sunday. No, I commented in the chat when you were asking about who was on target, and you said you didn't know if I was, so I commented and said 482.
Okay, gotcha.
But that
Yes,
was
yeah.
wholesale.
Oh, okay, that's what we're talking about. Yes, so you do qualify for that Focus 400 event next Wednesday. That's great. And you did have a Sofa Social. And how many people were there?
3, 4 counting Patty. Patty came as a
Oh,
yeah, like educational. Yeah,
okay.
I had 2 customers, one who's on like a lot of stuff, and she kept piping in about, oh, this product, oh, this product, oh, I have this, oh, and this. And so she was like my spokeswoman.
Good.
that's great.
And Patty sat in on it as she was a customer, but I did introduce her as my consultant, but she was there to learn. So she thought if she just did it with us, she could learn too as she goes. So it was, out of how
Good. Very good. What did you like about the Sofa Social experience, Patty?
I liked it. I like that you get to try so many different products and pass it around. It was a little more laid back than I was anticipating for compared to the facials. Like the facials, you're like a consistent, like in motion. This one, you can
Right.
be a little more, take your time to let people try it on their hands and feel it. And
Right. And you can adapt that too. So let's say, I don't know, let's say you have one or none of the hydrogel eye patches, but you have 4 of the Indulge Soothing Eye Gel on your shelf. You can take something out and put something else in. They're not going to know. You show either what you have that you want to move, or you show what you're excited about, or both. So you can adapt, of course, because it's not the regimen of everything you need for a facial. So just so you know. So let's say you don't have the Hello Clean, but you've got the apple and almond and the berry vanilla, then that's what you show.
Right.
So, because those particular products you don't necessarily have before and afters, but again, you can go to, you do want them to be accurate, but you can go to different, what is it? Let's Talk Pink, maybe, maybe Pinterest. I don't know. If you want to put in before and after pictures with Indulge Eye Gel, I'm not sure if there are any, but that's just an example. You might be able to pull up something. But the before and after pictures do sell the products for sure. So that's just a fun alternative. It is. But everybody has their sweet spot. I mean, I think Paulette has found it with the Sofa Socials. And then other people are like, I like the facials. I want to do the facials. So you can just stay in your own lane and do what is your favorite. You don't have to learn all the different ways. Okay, that's totally up to you. Let's see. I feel like there was, okay, so let's go back to this. I decided I am throwing this out there to my customers. I just went through my texting list and people that have ever been a customer of mine. I'm sending this out to them Friday. It's for Friday through Monday. So it's people who are past customers of mine or bought from me once. So I want to see if I can reel some people back in. I don't know. But this is how you get more product out there and you get more product in their hands. So I actually did it with a customer today because she placed an order today and I know I had to mail it and I know she's not going to want to wait till Friday. So I just threw this out there to her in an individual text and I said, what was her order? It was like 50 or something. And I said, well, if you order $60, you're going to get it for 50. So she added on a hand cream. So what you do is you take $10 off. You get them to 60 and then you charge her 50. So you get $60 in product for 50. Her order was not exactly 60. It doesn't have to be that. It was 63 or something like that. So you just subtract 10. So I think Paulette mentioned in a text to me or asked, and yes, it is. So then your wholesale off is $5. It's not $10 wholesale, it's $10 retail. Our cost is $5. But what it's doing, it's getting more money in your hand, that 50. Instead of saying order, $50, you get a 10% discount, then you have less than $50 in your hand. Okay. And actually, who was it? Joellen, she said these first three is the same percentage off. It's like 17%. But people don't, I didn't even look at that. I didn't say that. She's a math person, so she knew that. I didn't. But I'm not going to sit there and do, okay, 10%, 15, 20, and then it's weird numbers like 77 or 83 or whatever. These are just common numbers, 50, 75, 100, and they're getting more product and you're getting more money in your hand than if you gave a discount. So it still is a discount per se, but you're getting more collected. Does that make sense? So if she gets to 90, 75, 8, you're going to take off 15 off of that $90 purchase. And so 120, get them to 120 in product for 100, then you would take $20 off her order.
That's
So
after tax, Sherry?
say that again, Mickey.
After you've added the tax to it.
This is before tax. So you still would tax the retail, the original retail.
$60.
Yes. Yes.
And I
So
would take it the 10 off at the bottom after you've added the tax in.
you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. Whatever's easier for you. So they can see you took off $10. Or
Right.
they can see at 90, you took off $15. That wouldn't matter. But yeah, so you do want to tax the retail that they're getting.
Yes.
All right.
Don't screw yourself on the tax.
Exactly. Otherwise, I mean, on your weekly accomplishment sheet, there is a place for non-recovered sales tax. And so if you choose to do it the other way, make sure you put that in there, that column, non-recovered sales tax. And then that's a write-off at the end of the year. But that's a lot of math. That's a lot of paperwork, not necessarily math, but a lot of keeping track of. It's
But
easy.
they know my response to that all the time is because I usually take 20% off everything.
Mhm.
And as far as the tax, I always say, well, we got to pay New York State.
Yeah, I say
And-
Uncle Sam still wants his tax,
Nobody's going to question you.
and they do not.
No,
Most people don't even notice.
I know.
I don't know what the tax is on anything. But some people, there's been a couple that have questioned me, and that's what I say. We still have to send the tax into Uncle Sam.
Right.
Or Uncle, I don't say we send it in. I say Uncle Sam wants his tax.
Exactly.
Because we've paid the tax to Mary Kay. Mary Kay pays the tax to Uncle Sam.
Yes.
You decide how you want to do it. Your customers are not I would be surprised and shocked if somebody really fought you on that. I don't think that'll happen. So
No.
that's that. And where are we? We're almost done with time, but I wanted to make sure you saw that. And oh, and just recognize too, our number 1 was Paulette Horan with 384 last week. Woohoo!
Yay!
Good job. Number 2 at 370. So close, Mickey Micah. And number 3 at 310, Suzanne Jones. Woohoo!
Yay!
Vacation. She's in Mexico somewhere over Thanksgiving.
He's always gone.
I know. Believe me, I know. Quit traveling. I need you. Oh, so let me share real quick about, and we can talk about this. Oh, let me see. All right. I have so many little ideas. I'm not seeing it. Well, this is, I do not know where all my screen share things are going. Okay, this wasn't really what I was going to share. I put this in in boards under selling ideas, gift certificates. Gift certificates are always something that you can offer to your customers. You can make them up. This is just one I found, so I want to share that. But with a booking 5 by the 5th, I am booking Mistletoe Makeovers. Okay, I did a vendor event not far from here at the school, next town over, and didn't get a lot of names. Got about 6 names, but I'm like, I am booking them. So that was Saturday, Sunday. I called everyone. I didn't really feel like it, but I knew, just so you know, I didn't really feel like it. But I knew if I did not call them within 24 hours, the longer I waited, basically procrastinating, the less likely it was going to happen.
Right.
So, and so I told them that they were, when I called, I said, guess what? You get a Mistletoe Makeover and a $25 gift card. And so they were excited. Mistletoe Makeover can be anything you want it to be, but I am scheduling Mistletoe Makeovers in December because nobody is saying to me, I don't have time, call me after the holidays. I'm not going to be here after the holidays. So that is virtual. So I want you to use that too. If you want to have appointments in December, have Mistletoe Makeovers. It can be whatever you want it to be. It's going to be skincare. And then you're going to, what would you think a mistletoe makeover is? Everybody can have a different idea. What would a mistletoe makeover be for you? Who wants to share what you would do at a mistletoe makeover after you do skincare?
I give him a dramatic look, party look.
Yes, yes. And I did say I do not know. I will. Oh, I put it in our masterpiece group just before the meeting, so you'll see. And I took out my name and my address, so you can. I can put the Canva link in there. So if you want to add that to yours, but I said it's a holiday. I think I said a holiday dash out the door look. So it can be a shimmer liquid eyeshadow.
Yeah.
And it can be.
Do
Look at our.
In the Trees eyeshadow
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good one
for
too.
Christmas.
So you can do so many things, and think of the names we have for lipsticks and lip glosses that have berry in them. Berry Couture, Berry Crush, your lipsticks. What are the lip glosses? Berry Delight, Evening Berry. Oh my goodness. Or if you want to do a red, there's Iconic Red Lip Gloss. There's what do we have? Like 4 red lipsticks.
Rockstar Red.
Yes, you don't have to have all of them, but pull one of those off your shelf. So you've got 1 or 2, and so you can give them an option. That can be a mistletoe makeover. It doesn't have, you don't have to know all the latest glam everything for a mistletoe makeover. You don't. Just do something a little different that would jazz up their look that they could wear to a holiday party or out to dinner in December. But I want to think of stuff like that every month. I don't know what it's going to be, but so it stops that. I mean, it stops that excuse of call me after the holidays. Like, oh, you won't get a mistletoe makeover then. Let them know they're missing out on something. And it can be, and then if you really don't know, we can have another conversation about what it would be, but it doesn't have to be a big deal. If you pull something off your shelf to demo, you write that off as a demo and then be sharing it in January. I don't like the name New You, New Year, New You. I'm looking for a different name. So if anybody comes up with something for a January makeover idea, throw it out there and let me know, or another time. But that makes it fun. People like a theme, and it keeps it tight to that month that you want to book appointments. All right, could be a winter wonderland. I don't know. We got to think about that. And then February can be looks of love. I don't know. I'm not doing so good. So, but think about what can we do? Come up with some kind of little name, little theme, just about every month. So we can keep those appointments to that month, and you'll be surprised. So I do have bookings, and I talked to the lady at the eye doctor appointment. She's at the front desk. So first thing, and I don't even wait for their answer now. I said, "Who's your Mary Kay girl?" And then I said, and when they give you kind of like that blank look, you're pretty sure he doesn't have one. So I went right into, I'm with Mary Kay, and I'm doing Mistletoe Makeovers this month. Have you had one? She's like, what is that? So I said, oh my gosh. Well, we exchange numbers, and I'll see when we can get together. Everybody gets their own pamper station of products to try and a fun look for the holidays. You just say something, okay?
She thinks you're crazy.
I know. But she gave me your number.
That's right.
Okay, so somebody else at the Y. I know her. She's a waitress. I've seen her off and on. Now she works out same place I do or whatever. And I asked her years ago about a Mary Kay facial. She has a relative who can you get this? Who does? Has somebody at corporate office at Mary Kay who is a relative, and so she can get her products at 50%. I couldn't beat that. I really did not have a comeback for that one. I said, oh, wow, you're pretty darn lucky. I think that's what I said. I didn't remember because it was so many years ago. I said that, saw her at the Y, and when I left, I said, hey, I don't know what I said something about Mistletoe Makeovers, I'm sure. And so she's like, well, I have somebody in corporate. I'm like, oh my gosh, now I remember. You're right. But she said, but I do need something for my eyes. Look at that. Just because her cousin or whoever is throwing products at her doesn't mean they're the right ones. So she's coming over next week and we're doing eyes, but guess what? We're doing her whole face. We are not doing just eyes because I don't know what she's using.
Right.
And just because her cousin, whoever is giving her Mary Kay products, I don't know, giving them, or I don't know, that doesn't mean they're the right ones. And I didn't think of that years ago when she first said that to me. It just threw me. So check with people. Do they have a consultant? Who's our consultant? Are they on her mailing list? Does she know her name? If those are no's, she does not have a consultant.
That's right.
Say, do you use Mary Kay? And they're like, oh yeah, I do. It's a lip gloss from 1963. She does not have a consultant, okay? So ask enough questions, okay? Thank you so much, ladies, for being here. I love this, but I gotta go. I'm gonna get changed and come back and do the Autumn Allure look and give a couple tips about how not to look old, hopefully, and see what happens. So if you want to come on, do that too. And thank you, and have a blessed
Thank you.
Thanksgiving.
You too.
Good night.
Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yay.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You.